Okay, so I got something really weird that I want to share with all of you today. I was just scrolling on Twitter, busting fat likes on cute anime girl pictures, when suddenly I noticed a tweet. This tweet read, "What's going on with the moon? A thread because everybody is confused." So, alright, I thought, okay, what's going on with the moon? And let me tell you, this journey, it's wild. And that's why I want to invite all of you along with me. So let's dive right into a story of the moon, witches, folklore, and most likely schizophrenia. What is going on with the moon? A thread because everybody is confused. Basically, in the past few days, a group of fresh baby witches decided to band together and hex the Fae, and then the moon, and they did. They're now planning to hex the sun too. Inexperienced witches should only be researching and doing protection work. What is a hex? A hex is essentially spell work that is a collection of negative energy and is directed to someone, something, or a group of someone's somethings. These are intended to have negative effects and cause harm to them and their lives. These baby witches specifically stemmed from witch TikTok, witch talk. Who are the Fae? Well, technically, the Fae are Celtic specific, so it's more accurate to say first folk, but essentially, they are non-human creatures that fairies are based on. It is extremely important to note that fair folk do not abide by human morals, because they are not human. Morality is a human construct. Fair folk are not inherent malevolent, but they have different customs than we do. But when they're fucked with, ooh, baby, you've now got trickery for the rest of your life, and maybe a bloodline curse. If you're lucky, they'll probably also steal your soul. Fae/fair folk work is not for beginners in any form. They are to be respected, but you should not begin a relationship with them without years of experience in witchcraft and research about them. Next up, the moon thing. After hexing the Fae, this group of newbie witches decided to hex the moon. Yeah, the planet, the moon. They hexed it. Why does this matter? Well, for witches, the moon is integral to our work. Most notably, it fuels spells and provides power. Obviously, you shouldn't, disrespect the moon. But actually, the moon thing matters because there are gods that rule the moon, and hurting the moon hurts them. Not so much physically as hurts their energy/power and hurts them emotionally. Artemis. According to those who work with her, Artemis is especially affected, but the gods whose domain is the moon are mostly worried about their followers, as this affects their energy too. Why does Apollo matter? In case you don't know, Artemis and Apollo are twins. Artemis is the goddess of the moon. Apollo is the god of the sun. As siblings, they are very intertwined, and as his sister has been hexed, he's pissed. Apollo will take action for his sister, even though she is entirely capable of taking action for herself. But Apollo, he's the god of health and medicine. They hexed his sister in the middle of an increasingly dangerous pandemic. What will happen to the hexers? If the gods are merciful, their hex will be sent back to them, and they will be hexed by the gods. Yeah, that's mercy. If there's no mercy, a curse, lifelong at least, probably on their bloodline. I hope this helped explain. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll answer to the best of my ability and direct you to resources that can answer better than I can. Please stop hexing things and stop pissing off the god of health and medicine in this pandemic. Thank you. Also, if you do not believe in this, absolutely do not respect what is happening to those of us who believe right now. Not only does it make you an asshole, but the gods and Fairfold are already mad. Don't make it worse. Is the moon harmed? Not physically, but the gods are pissed. It's mostly the principle of it, and energy will likely be out of whack for quite some time. I'll answer more questions in the morning and afternoon. Alright, so that's the end of that thread. What just happened? You gotta have a galactic 5-head brain to understand what's happening right now, seriously. Okay, so let's read some of these comments because they are also gold. Let's dive right in. By the way, when I was looking at these comments, I tried to see if they were satirical. No, these all seem genuine, from what I can understand. So, get ready. Don't tell me what to do just because I'm a new witch. I'm not a baby. I'm more powerful than you'll ever be because of my strong bloodline, like Rey Skywalker. Of course it's Star Wars. Of course. If I wanted to hex the moon, I'm gonna hex the moon. And now we have a K-pop stan, of course. I also heard that they want to hex the Milky Way. I'm really dumb, so sorry if this is a stupid question, but am I a Cancer sun in any way affected by this, or just the moon? Basically, everyone is going to be affected by this in some capacity. The moon affects everyone's energies. Witches will just feel it more acutely. Some astrology placements might feel it more as well, but everyone's going to be feeling the effects of this, sadly. Christ's sake, it's just a moon. It's right there. I can see it. We're all okay. Oh, what? To be honest, it's ignorant as fuck for anyone to think they are powerful enough to hex the moon or any deity. The moon is full of energy from witches that have been blessing and loving the moon for ages. Please don't buy into this BS thinking a bunch of baby witches with cheap I can't even read this. With cheap sage who draw lines on their faces can hex the moon. Yeah, honey, I'm pretty sure nobody can hex the moon. I think that's a thing you all made up in your head, you know?
Y'all know this is not a thing someone can do, right? This really feels like two groups of super inexperienced people are getting mad at each other for no real reason. Source: I've been doing this witch thing for about 17 years at this point.
17 years of witch stuff. Lady, one trip to the doctor's office and one pill will help you with all of this.
I'm sorry if I sound dumb. I'm also a beginner witch, but I was wondering, can a bunch of baby witches really affect the whole ass moon? I was thinking maybe you need to be experienced to be able to harm her.
They did the hex, and obviously it didn't stick or work, but the fact that a whole group of people tried to harm the moon is what upset the gods.
Again, this is just a actual cult like going on here. It's a bunch of crazy people. This pandemic got people going whack, yo. Seriously.
I consider myself a baby witch, seeing as I've only just started practicing now after about 1.5 years. Would it be acceptable for me to leave out offerings for Artemis and possibly Apollo? I don't have any plain candles, but I feel obligated to do my part.
I plan to light a candle tonight for Artemis, but as for Apollo, I didn't have any physical items I thought would fit, so I offered him a song instead.
So candles, offering, singing, you're worshiping literally nothing. What is going on right now? And why? It looks like he has a K-pop stan. They have K-pop names. What's with K-pop stans? I'm beating a dead horse here, but what is going on?
The moon should be held accountable for her crimes. I curse the moon and will continue to hex it with all of my power.
Wizard, lightning emoji, lightning emoji, lightning emoji, crescent moon emoji. Cool. Now, I will admit, this one I couldn't tell if it was satirical or not, but it was pretty funny, so I thought I'd include it. So, yesterday was an absolute emotional shit show for me, and I had no idea why. My heart felt cracked open, and I was crying for no reason. It could, CLD, be because of a lot of things, but my chart ruler is the moon, so fuck those a-holes for doing anything like that. It is not appreciated.
Oh my god, yesterday my fucking mood dropped to shit too.
Ladies, I think you got something called bipolar disorder. You can treat that. There's ways to treat it. Go to therapy, maybe take some medications. Go talk to your doctor about it. It'll help you. It's not the moon that caused your mood swings. It's chemicals in your brain doing the fucky wucky. So how about you go ahead and try to actually help yourself rather than pray for the moon to be okay? Honestly, they're so close to being helped. but they will never want it because they believe in this. They believe in the moon causing their emotions. That's just wild to me.
I mean, what was the fucking reason? Like, these baby witches are clearly not babies because they think they can pull something like this without some type of restitution or repercussions. The moon literally controls so much of our planet within ourselves.
They're bold, I'll give them that. They may not understand the consequences of what they're doing. That's what makes them the babies.
Oh, what? My dude, they didn't do anything. There's no such thing as baby witches. There's no such thing as witches. You can't do anything to the moon. Nothing happened to the moon. Please, nothing happened. All right, everybody. So I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the weirdest part of Twitter I've seen so far. And I'm part of the anime Twitter, okay? Anna Twitter for short. And that place is a hellscape. So, okay, we've hit a new low with this witch territory. So I think we're good for today. I mean, I don't want to go any deeper because I feel like I'm gonna get hexed. If I suddenly disappear, guys, the witches got me, so I'm sorry, but pour one out for me, alright? Anyway, I will catch you all later. Thank you so much for watching this video, especially if you made it to the end. You made my day, and hopefully I made your day a little bit better as well. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, as I'm trying to get to 100K by the end of this year. That's my goal, and I would love for you to be a part of it. So anyway, catch you later. And make sure, don't cast a hex on the moon. It's not worth it.